Hi everyone. So this is going to be the second uh, part of momentum chapter. So basically, in this chapter, we are going to talk about how author is going to build momentum into his life. So here he is showing his own routine, how he follows and what he does in morning and in the evening of the day. So So first thing that as we have already talked about like whatever our goals and our habits we have already uh, in other chapter in previous chapters we have already discussed. Now as we have already aware that these are our new habits and behavior which is going to you know we need to install into for ourselves. So for that what he is saying that he suppose bookend your days. The first headlines is bookend your days. Basically whatever is happening from the start and at the end, you need to have a control. Maybe in middle of the day you don't have the control, but from the starting point, how you start your routine, and at the end of the day how you close that, so that you can control, right? So maybe some in the middle of the day thousands of things may happen, so like we don't control or we don't predict what is going to be happen, but starting and ending of the day you can easily control it. So that's what book at your day. Basically you start fresh, start a day with whatever like you want, that is in your control, in your hand. And at the end of the day, that is also you can like control it for suppose 1 hour or like 1 hour, half an hour like so, and in the morning 1 hour, like that. So so for that, like what he's telling his routine, basically what he do. So suppose wake uh, he wake up around 5 to 5:30. In between that time his iPhone alarm switched on and he waked up, right? And after that he go for fresh and all. And while before going to fresh, he just take 8 minutes. What he do? So he the gratification technique. So basically whatever he has already achieved, that he gratify towards the god, and gratitude, basically gratitude to the gods and lords. And after that uh, he goes from the he remind a person who is like he wants to uh, you know s- show his affection to him or her, in just in memory only. It's not like physically he's going and doing all those things. So he just want to you know distribute his love towards that person. So now after doing so, he start basically going on a coffee pot and start brewing the coffee. And while the coffee is brewing, he just go for a 10-minute exercise daily. So this is he learned from something Dr. Osh, which is it will keep you healthy. So while the coffee is brewing, he just go for 10-minute exercise, stretching his body and all. And then he he has an half an hour to go for positive reading on his iPhone, whatever news and all. So there he go for the 30-minute reading. And after that he basically log to his work. And for 1 hour he go on you know emails, priority emails and all. Then he do whatever he can analyze and then send the top priority task to his team members. And then he is basically uh, planning his day, what the three things, most important things he is going to do in his life, sorry, in the day. And then he also reminds his yearly goal and monthly goal, weekly goal. So he keeps reminding it, and what are the three priority things he is going to do to accomplish those bigger goals. So this is what he is telling. He is telling that his routines look like. So similarly, we can also implement similar kind of things in our routines, our behavior according to our goals. Like first we need to set up our goals, which is like we have already talked about, like how we can set it. And then once we are ready with our goals and behavior, so we have to make it into our routine. And anyhow, we don't have to be you know panic and don't have, we do not need to leave it, right? So we have to be on the path and cash out everything. So he's also telling, like, while he was working on a as a waiter, he used to cash out everything whatever they have got. So they have to you know all the receipt, credit cards, everything need to add up, and at the end they had to submit it, otherwise it could be a big trouble. So similarly, for a day, what we have thought, right? Suppose we have three to four whatever actions we thought of doing it in the morning, and then we started doing it over the day, and at the end we need to you know we need to analyze it, how went it well, what are the things which we have overdone, or we need to rectify it or modify it, or something which we need to abstain it while we are doing it. So overall we need to analyze our the priorities, things which we have decided, and at the end what he do is basically before going to bed he gets a 10 page or motivational books or anything which is inspiring. He reads that 10-minute books, 10 pages book, basically 10 pages of that book, and then he just go on the bed, and that's all. Like this is how he make his own habit. So what I personally feel is like we people also need to indulge these things into our habits, so that it could not the similar things, not the way he is doing, but the morning and evening, at least those things need to be similar only, because these are the starting point, and it should not, mostly it should not be changed, because uh, our maybe our plan of actions, maybe of our goals, all of our goals may be different, but the starting that those points, like gratitude to the things which we have, and then loving to someone, and then doing some stretching workout, so these things will be required for any personal, right? It's not like for him only. So this is one of we can say good habits or behavior which we need to implement into our daily routine. So this is all for today's video. I just read 3 4 pages only. So next video I will be talking about shake it up, although I just read it. So basically shake it up is like you need to challenge yourself. Like suppose you are doing something and you start feeling boredom, right? And you are like, oh man, why I'm doing this? So you need to keep alive with those moments. So what you have to do is some exceptional activities which is like keep you motivated. Like suppose if you are running and you are going for every day you are running, and sometime after some time you start feeling boredom, so you do something different, some activity which keeps you motivated, and you also meet some new peoples in that community which belongs to which you are targeting. So you will find people like they are how they are also doing similar kind of things. So it will keep you motivated and be active towards getting your goals. So this is what till this chat till this part. we have chapter 3, sorry, we have next part also. We will be discussing other things whatever he talked about, but yeah, these are the things I went through today. So hope you are guys liking the videos. If you are like it, please do subscribe to the channel and share it with other people also. They can similarly view, and at least even if they follow any single things from this video, if anybody can get benefited, that will be, our ultimate goal. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.